Top of the morning to you, or afternoon, or evening, whenever you may be watching. My name is Scott, representing the SL GameSLAM here with Sergio for the next episode of the Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke quick team recap, as we had a evolution of sorts to the team last episode, and one shortly to come here. As you see, A-Bag the Magikarp, level 19 with just 870 experience left until it becomes big old Gyarados Cornus Boy, who is a big ol' Nido Queen, rocking out at level 20, followed by Jobin, the newly evolved Weepin' Bell. Look at those leaves, look at those lips. Powerful member of the team who has been holding it down here on the cruise ship, followed by Austin, the level 23 Charmeleon, who has not had the best of matchups as of late, and Kevin the Pidgeotto, who's been probably our most consistent member of the team. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous for this episode, not because of the filthy casuals like this guy, but if you remember, we did discuss it briefly last time. We will be having a rival battle soon, and I see no way around it. I think it's gonna be this episode. I really do. We covered about half of the ship last time, and that entire hallway in the stairwell below the level we're currently on, we finished up. So we just have the rest of this main floor, and I believe the kitchen with the sailors, whatever they're doing in there, just getting the coal churning to keep this ship, I'm gonna say keep the ship moving, but isn't it kind of weird that we hang out on a cruise ship that is not moving the entire time? Seems like Bill had something better in mind when he gave us this SS ticket. But we are seeing another Nidoran hit the field, which for some reason, Everstone Nidoran, it seems like a lot of these trainers just are not a fan of evolving their Pokemon, which is interesting. And when I was younger, I actually thought that I had like a secret broken strategy when it came to that. And what I mean is, Kevin and I had the strategy guides which showed what level each Pokemon learns each move at, right? And I saw that ones like the starters, for example, Charmander, and we are not learning Rage, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The starters learn their good moves quicker than their fully evolved form. So Charmander, for example, learns Fire Blast earlier than Charizard, and because of that, I thought, wouldn't it be super broken? Ooh, who are you? I would like a cherry pie, please. I was hoping you would be a healer. That would actually be kind of nice to not have to leave the ship. What's up, big guy? A cruise is so elegant yet cozy. I always travel, new word, with Wigglytuff. But yeah, to finish that last thought, I was thinking if I kept my Charmanders as a Charmander, Squirtles as a Squirtle, Bulbasaur as Bulbasaur, I would get these more powerful moves quicker. And I actually brought that strategy to Pokemon Stadium, which in some cases is the better move. And what I mean by that is, for example, if you're using rental Pokemon, your Charizard might just have Ember, but your Charmeleon might have Flamethrower or Fire Blast, right? And even though Charizard obviously has the better base stats, you're going to get more powerful moves from Charmeleon. But you gotta factor in other things like the dual typing with Charizard, which is nice, and also having better defenses and speed and whatnot. But I do like that they make that sort of a challenge with the rental Pokemon, that you have to factor in your moveset. I always go Kadabra over Alakazam every time in Stadium. And we are not hitting these scratches, as we have been attacked by sand many times, but luckily having this poison off, it's going to whittle down this Pidgey eventually. I'm thinking of the SpongeBob narrator, but we do land one as our blind queen flails around in a Nidoran. You know what? We can 1v1 this. This is one of our own people. This is... Oh, I just thought about that. Our accuracy is garbage low right now. Our accuracy is... Yeah, I'm going to switch out. It's garbage low. They didn't double team. They were sand attacking us. Let's get Kevin in the battle. But this is one of our own. That is a Cornus Boy Nidoran female. My goodness, the memories. The memories. And now I'm thinking about Verners again. Gosh. The sleep I have lost because of that soft drink. My goodness. But down goes Lass, who says, oh no, I went around the world for these. We get some money, and I thought that might trigger next battle. I was going to make a comment about how it's kind of funny how double battles weren't a thing yet, but in some cases you can go directly into back-to-back single battles. But this youngster did allow us to take another step, and I think it's kind of funny how these hallways sort of have themes to them. So, for example, the last episode when we were downstairs, we saw a lot of Horsey, Shelder, kind of cool. We were seeing a lot of water type, and that's no bueno. We're going to antidote this guy right up, because in the event of healing, we don't want to be walking around getting that poison damage. But this hallway seems to be much more along the lines of specifically Nidorans, frankly. Seeing a lot of Nidorans. So that's about 10. We are safe from crit land. We're safe from crit land. That's going to bring her low, and focus energy is failing, which is nice, because we can mop up with an Ember, keeping the experience rolling to A-Bag, who's not quite there, and I might as well hit Austin with a Super Potion. I stocked up on some more in the meantime, because I looked at our cash flow off screen. Might as well show you guys. We are kind of cooking with gas right now. 16 G's. That is a 5-digit salary. That's 16 G's. Let's see what we got here. TM08. What is that? Boot up TM Body Slam. Oh, sheesh. You know who that's going to. You know who's been waiting patiently for a good move for quite some time. We will forget... We really don't need 3 normal type moves, but I'm never going to use Growl, so I'm going to forget Growl. I mean, I cannot think of an instance where I would use Growl. So we learn Body Slam with Cornus Boy. I like that quite a bit. And let's continue here. That's a good pickup, because his moveset was hurting big time. What's up, old man? Shh, I'm a global police agent. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. Wow, the club we were not allowed to join. So, my understanding is, if we go here, down and to the right, that is where Apple will be, I believe. What's down here? The kitchen? Okay, good. I just want to face everyone else before Apple. I really would rather face everyone else before Apple. I don't know why I vaguely remember... yeah, he said there's an odd ball in the trash. There's got to be a great ball in one of these, right? This guy, it's actually a little dusted off compared to when I called the guy having Poliwags, and it turned out we battled him 5 minutes before that. So, are there no battles in the kitchen here? I guess not. I thought there were some more sailors we could battle. Turns out I am wrong. At least for the time being. So there's another staircase there. Going to the right is going to be Apple, right? So this has to be like the deck where the sailors are. That's jogging my memory a little bit. I was a little off on that one. So this man says, "Ahoy there, are you seasick?" I'm not seasick, but I hope I don't become seasick. That would not be good. These Machops are Nidoqueen's kryptonite, so we're not going to go to them. Let's get Jobin on the field. 10 minutes deep, and Jobin finally hits the field. I was going to say I'm sort of saving him for the Apple battle, but I can also most certainly just heal up before that battle. But I think it's pretty obvious that Jobin is going to be our primary member for taking on that Squirtle. And A-Bag has got to be so close. Super close. We'll stay in. We'll stay in and just use some Wrap or something. Let's start out with Stun Spore. Let's paralyze this squid. Acid's not going to do much. Acid's not going to do much. And we will go into the Broken Wrap strategy. Do a decent damage, but Paralysis Wrap, does it really get meaner than that? Does it get meaner than that? I don't think so. At least for Gen 1 pranks. I do not think so. But those acids are not doing diddly squat. I mean, they're at least something to keep in mind as we continue to grow another level here. Sailor goes down and he says, I was just careless. Patchy the pirate was being careless. So I'm going to use this regular potion. You know what? Let's wait for now. Let's wait for now. I'm going to do a mass potioning or maybe go heal before we face Apple, but there should be one more Sailor to battle after this guy. And then we will continue with the last couple rooms and go to Apple. But I feel pretty good with where the team is at. I do feel pretty good. I don't know what level Lieutenant Surge's Pokemon are at, but just based on the trainers we're facing right now, I don't think they can be that much higher than like mid-20s at the highest, right? Low to mid-20s. We will be able to scout a little better when we look at the trainers in the Vermilion City Gym. But for now, I do feel pretty comfortable with the team. We're not even close to needing like a grinding montage or anything of the sort. And as long as we keep tabs on our HP in these battles, I am okay with what we're doing. So because we have a Shelter coming up, I'm going to put A-Bag back in and switch to our boy Jobin, because as we found out last time, he is the master of all things Shelter. He is the master. Even being supersonic, I think we saw this last time, he was able to remain focused and just mess with this. A crit? The disrespect. I actually, frankly, forgot that his HP was that low, so that was kind of a dumb switch in. But we defeated Sailor, who says, "You're impressive." That's just a very nice thing to say. And ladies and gentlemen, it is finally happening. The long, and could you imagine if I stopped the evolution right there? The long-anticipated Gyarados evolution. Tweet it out. Tweet out the stream, people. A-Bag has learned Bite, and we have been sitting on a TM ready to give him since the Cerulean Gym, which is Bubble Beam. So A-Bag is now, and he's at a good level too, being at 20. So at this point, I'm going to leave him in the lead, and I am comfortable facing one last trainer if there is one. It would be this guy here. The party's over. The ship will be departing soon. So that goes back to what I was talking about earlier. I don't understand why the party is before the ship leaves the dock. Is this like Malibu Shark Attack or something? One of my favorite sci-fi movies, by the way. This man says, in all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this. I want something just like this. Ba, 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 ba. Check out what I fished up. Ba, ba, ba. Coldplay, Chainsmokers. What a tune. Fisherman wants to fight. Oh man, so this isn't a great matchup. At least we can use Bite. At least we can use Bite, but that is a scary looking Gyarados. And we miss? We miss? That's what you're starting out with? Ooh. I apologize for hand up. I apologize for chirping because that was big damage for a non-stab attack move. A-Bag is going to be a good member of the team. We might want to check out those stats after this battle because are you fluffing me right now? Wow. Are you fluffing me with a Bed Bath & Beyond pillow? This is big damage. This is big damage, and Light isn't that great of a move. Wow. I'm all out, says Fisherman. Let's look at these stats. So we'll use Cornisboy as like a guidance point. Like 41 attack with decent attacks, right? 57? Whoo, boy. Oh, boys will be boys. He's gonna stay in the front for now. Competing against the young keeps me youthful. 57 at level 20? Okay, so I know this is already sort of unsaid, but A-Bag will not be hitting the field against Lieutenant Surge at all, nor will it be facing this Pikachu. Now that we know that it is perhaps the most valuable member of the team, let's see what Body Slam looks like. This is Growl reduced, unfortunately, but Body Slam is still doing half. I also do like, obviously, the Paralysis chance. That is very nice. And a critical hit, so Cornisboy, I'm pretty happy with the performance there. And we defeated Gentleman, who says, good fight, I feel young again. And he gave us a lot of money. I don't know if you saw that, but he gave us 1610. I am thinking about possibly the next time we go to heal up before the apple battle, depositing the ether in the max ether, because sort of a habit of mine. I don't know if there's really a lot of strategic merit behind this or not. I tend to save those for the Elite Four. I just feel like, you know, you can always heal up before a gym leader or a rival battle for the most part, and those are typically your biggest threats, I guess you could say, besides the Elite Four. And the Elite Four is really the only one where you have back-to-back battles without having a chance at healing and replenishing your PP. And so that is why I typically do wait on using those ethers. And probably could have switched out A-Bag here just because give someone else a shot, but I'm used to having him in the front. And rest in peace, our ginger-aled friend. I think A-Bag's about to roll through you here. His special stat was pretty high too. Gyarados is really good. I know that's the most blatantly obvious statement ever, but Gyarados is a very good Pokemon. I think I just get so caught up with how monotonous the Switch training is, starting on Mount Moon and continuing through Cerulean and to this point. But our team is looking good, people. I mean, whoa, just take it easy, man. That was a direct Drake and Josh quote right there. Rare candy as well. I don't really see a big use for it. How many more? Okay, we got 2 more rooms. Then we'll go heal up and go from there. Have you gone to the Safari Zone, Fuchsia City, as many kinds of rare Pokemon? I'm excited for that from the Nuzlocke standpoint. Really don't know what we're going to get. Hopefully not like a dumb like Doduo or something. I hear many people got Seasick. I actually think you were just knocking too much vodka back. The captain was definitely knocking back some Smirnoff, but yes, I do think the move is going to be to go, heal up, drop off some items, clean that up a little bit, and we will then battle the master of all red fruits, the Granny Smith himself, the Red Eyes wielding Joey Wheeler, Apple. And let's think about last time we faced him. So last time we faced him, and I'm sitting kind of far back. You can probably hear that I don't have a traditional chair. I am sitting on a Tupperware bin because we are very high budget here at the GameSLAM studio. But what I was saying is he led off with Pidgeotto, and that scared the bejeepers out of me. The B-jeepers out of me, because at the time, level 18 was the highest opposing Pokemon we had seen. Have we talked to this guy? Yeah, he's the old rod guy. And I did confirm off screen, I don't know if I brought it up on screen, that old rods can only catch Magikarp, 100% Magikarp. Not even a 1% chance for something else. So I do think depositing these is going to be the move for now. And back to the Apple Battle. Where's the regular Ether? There we go. Both of them we need the slot. I'll keep the escape rope. He had the Squirtle, which by now is going to be a Wartortle. And Abra, which is probably going to be Kadabra now. So that's a scary team. In terms of a lead, Austin would not... I think Cornus Boy is a good lead, assuming it's that Pidgeotto. I think Body Slam Cornus is going to be a good one because he's not going to be the best bet against the Kadabra, assuming that's what Apple has. And... or Squirtle, or Wartortle, right? So we're making reads before they happen, but I do want to use Jobit on the Squirtle and A-Bag, potentially, on the gosh darn Kadabra. Possibly Austin as well. Could get some time on the field, but I do think leading Cornus Boy is going to be a good move. And him having Body Slam now, A-Bag just in general doing what he does, me going to the wrong spot of the ship, we are in a good spot. And I say that every time, but I really mean it now. I mean, looking at A-Bag's stats there, I just want to make sure I had Cornus Boy in the front there. We got plenty of Super Potions as well, and I am going to take my time with this battle. I do not want to gargle this away. Here he comes, hair flopping around. Bonjour, Sergio. Now we have a French apple. We'll call him Italian. We'll pretend he's bilingual. Imagine seeing you here. Sergio, were you really invited? So how's your Pokédex coming, eh? I already got 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas. I lost my train of thought. I guess we're gonna battle now. Apple wants to fight. And a Pidgeotto level 19 hits the field. And people, we have not done any sort of grinding montages lately. So we're really not over leveled, by design here. I just think our hard work is paying off. I really do. Hitting that route to the east of the city really put us in the right spot. And Cornus Boy deserved that level. I believe he's one away from Bite. And we see a Raticate. Thinking about what we have left. Let's go to Kevin. I like that matchup. I like 16. Wow, our boy Apple is, he's too busy swiping on Tinder to train his team. Are you kidding me? 16? Look at our squad. I don't get out of bed for less than 20. My goodness, this guy's a scrub. I mean, I don't want to underestimate his last two members, but just think about this for 1 second, alright? The last time we faced him... Okay, Kadabra is next. We want Austin or A-Bag. We'll go Austin. Kadabra. Okay. The last time we faced him, he had a level 18 Pidgeotto. That Pidgeotto is level 19 now. So, in no world are we over-leveled by training our team. This man just has no regard for anything sacred, and my goodness, a crit 28, that's big damage, but luckily we're coming in here at full strength and cleaning up shop. Let's keep it going. And last but not least, we do see the Wartortle. You know what that means. So, A-Bag potentially not even needing to hit the field here. Let's see what a Vine Whip does. I don't see the need to hit it with a special condition if this is a 2-hit KO, which it is. So we're just going to see that awkwardly squirrely tail there. It's more chipmunky in my zoologist opinion. But down goes Wartortle for the most anticlimactic rival battle we've had yet. And he says, in his Italian accent, "At least you're raising your Pokemon." Because you're not, man. "I heard there was a card master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. But card itself is really useful. You should go see him. Smell ya. Go smell the roses." But with that, I think... You know what? Let's talk to the guy. Let's talk to the guy and finish up the ship here. Org, I feel hideous. Seasick. Sergio, rub the captain's back. Rub, 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 rub. I'm not going to say anything else on that because this is a PG channel. I could show you if... Okay, this is getting so weird. This is getting so weird. The dialogue I'm seeing after we rub this guy's back, no comment. But we got the HM for cut. And let's go say goodbye. I'm about to tear up because... Oh gosh, just the little jingle they play when you exit the boat and watch it sail. I'm thinking about it right now. I mean, it reminds me of so many things. Moving from my original elementary school to the middle school and things of that nature. Just saying goodbye to your childhood innocence. So let's step out here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It makes us walk without me even touching it. So with that, everyone, thanks for hanging with us. I know it's a slightly longer episode, but we were able to finish the SSN, and my heartstrings they do feel pulled on right now after that music there at the end. But we were able to have a new evolution, possibly the most powerful member of the team, and next time we will pick up with the Vermilion City Gym. So until then, GameSLAM signing off.